And from the Mike Eisenstadt Performance Studio, this is the Live Music Showcase brought to you by WMNF and listeners like you. My name's Ed Lehman. I'll be the host for this next hour, and I'm just very delighted to present to you two very talented women, Terri Binion and Beth McKee. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your music. Would you all start with a song for us?
Absolutely. Here we go. This is called Pall Mall Cigarette. This is a song of mine, not yet recorded, so you can't find it on a record, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Won't you come and sit down here with me? Daddy, oh, there's something I don't get. Show me how to blow them smoke rings, Daddy, with your Pall Mall cigarette. Your Pall Mall cigarette. Still tomorrow, yeah. Show me how to blow them smoke rings, Daddy, with your Pall Mall cigarette. Your Pall Mall cigarette. Smoke rings on the tiptoe of my boot. I'm gonna pick sour grass and wildflowers, Daddy, and bring 'em back home to you. Bring sweet things home to you. Sleep at night, Daddy, oh, my mind won't let me rest. I close my eyes and see you blowing smoke rings, Daddy, with your Pall Mall cigarette. Your Pall Mall cigarette. Smoke rings on the tiptoe of my boot. I'm gonna pick sour grass and wildflowers, Daddy, and bring 'em back home to you. Bring sweet things home to you.
Oh, just absolutely awesome. That was fantastic. Terri Binion, lead vocals and guitar on that, and Beth McKee on accordion. That's a lovely instrument you've got there.
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy it.
And y'all are doing a show together coming up on the 4th at the Hideaway in St. Pete.
We certainly are very excited about that.
Actually, do y'all perform together a lot, or?
Well, over the years, we've been friends for quite a while, and as musical peers, if I may honor myself to say that I'm Terry's peer.
Likewise.
We've periodically played shows together in North Carolina and New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Extra on it.
and we play in the Swamp Sisters songwriting circle, in a lot of different events and that sort of thing.
Excellent. Well, we're feeling just so generous here today at WMNF that we're going to give away a CD from both of y'all's most recent albums. Beth, you've got a brand new one called Greenwood Acres. It just came fresh off the press.
Yes, it did.
And it's awesome. I just spent yesterday evening listening to the whole thing, and it's great. Terry,
it's a great record.
You've got one, your most recent one, The Day After the Night Before.
It's a little tricky title, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're going to give those away to the first person who can call up and tell us who Beth McKee spent some time with last night. Who she was hanging out with somebody rather well known. And
Very
if you know who
sparkly.
that is, and she's a very sparkly
She's
person.
a sparkly girl.
And if you want to give us a call at 813-239-9663, you can, and if you can guess, or you might know who this person is. And we're going to tell you later, but you might know who it is. We'll send you those CDs, and they're really, really good. But in the meantime, Beth, looks like you're getting ready to give us a song on piano.
I think I would like to do that. This song is off Dreamwood Acres, my new
good.
CD, which, by the way, our event at the Hideaway Cafe next Saturday is going to be my Tampa Bay area release event for the record. So we'll be having a lot of fun. I'm actually bringing along my young guitarist, Grant Payton, to play with me too. So it's going to be a lovely show, and we're very happy that you guys let us come in here and talk about it today. This next song is called Echo Chamber, and I don't think it really needs a lot of explanation. I think it kind of explains itself. You live by the code, coalition of cool. You know the drill, follow the rules. Only one network can give you your news, reverberating your views in your echo chamber. Stick to your guns like a bottle of glue, building walls with misquoted truths, wearing your opinions like an old pair of shoes. You got holes in your soul, but you won't let go. Who died and left you all the answers? Shall we consider your reasoning flawed? What if you find out at the reckoning the other side had it right? The other side had it right. They were right all along. You like to win, you love to gloat, you laugh a lot, but mostly at your own jokes. You may be the big wheel, but where are your spokes? Roll it all out in the sun, 'cause you ain't fooling no one. Who died and left you all the answers? Shall we consider your reasoning flawed? What if you find out at the reckoning the other side had it right? The other side had it right. They were right all along. gotta listen to me. Let's work it out like Socrates. Who died and left you all the answers? Shall we consider your reasoning flawed? But if you find out at the reckoning the other side had it right, the other side had it right, oh, the other side had it right, the other side had it right, they were right.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome. That's from your brand new record, a song called Echo.
Echo Chamber.
Echo Chamber, Beth McKee at piano, and you've definitely got some of that that southern swamp, as you like to call it, Americana sound.
Yeah,
and
swamp
you can
roots.
hear that absolutely. And we were talking a little bit about the Swamp Sisters. So why don't
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about your involvement
I'm
with them
happy.
and what they are? Because you're wearing the T-shirt.
Yeah, I
It's a
am.
great T-shirt.
Thank you. And they're available too. Just saying. At various links. The Swamp Sisters is a group of women that I kind of stumbled into creating or founding or initiating. I don't know, 7, almost 8 years ago, with the idea of uniting all the women that I met while on tour, mostly around the southeastern United States, but certainly not limited to. And that group has grown to membership of over 2,800, 2,700 women on our Facebook group alone.
Wow.
And we're always welcoming other women to join us. So if anyone would like to join the Swamp Sisters, please click through and request to join. We love to have all the women friends we can. The two, I think, characteristics that unite all of us is the desire to love music and support live music and art and creativity, and also to do good in the community. We like to step up and help. So the Swamp Sisters do events for charity causes. Our big favorite cause is local hunger. So every year we throw a Swamp Sisters La-La, a party where musicians gather, friends dance, and everyone chips in what they can for a community cause. And we raise money. So far, we've raised over $50,000 for Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida with our efforts. So
That's fantastic.
thank you. Yeah, I think so
Wow.
too. And it's because it's a group. It's a grassroots community, and there's just a lot of love and support for the group and between the members of the group. So as Terri mentioned, the Swamp Sisters Songwriter Circle is sort of an offshoot of that, which is a performance collective of women songwriters that varies in lineups. And we do shows in the round where we share our songs and sometimes chime in on each other's songs. Today could almost be a Swamp Sisters Songwriter Circle, but it's more of a, what would this, monolith? Shape-wise? I don't know. This is a straight line with just Terri and I, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, we actually have a winner here. Someone knows who you hung out with last night. So,
I sort of kind of gave it away. I made it female anyway. Sorry about
well,
that.
that
no,
helped.
that's
But,
Sorry about that.
So, Mary Perez from
Mary!
Moreno,
Yay.
Louisiana, all
Wow,
the way from
yes.
Louisiana.
That's my
And
Mary.
She's listening from an oil rig
Yes, she
in
is.
the Gulf Live
Yes,
on
she is.
Facebook.
How fantastic is that?
Oh, that's pretty awesome. So tell us the story real quick.
Well, the answer to that question, as Mary knows, I love you, Mary, is Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper, who played a show last night in Orlando at the Amway Center with Rod Stewart. And a couple of weeks ago, or maybe even just last week, I got an email that had a subject title, an invitation from Cyndi Lauper. Excuse me. And I almost didn't open it because I thought it was like a mass email, like maybe from moveon.org or something, like an invitation to register to vote or, help raise money. But before I threw the email away, I did click through, and it really was actually an email from Cyndi Lauper with an invitation for myself and a couple of other women to join her on stage for her show and sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun with her. So that's what we did. Yeah.
And you had fun. I can tell
it's
by your face is glowing.
Oh,
That's
she's
great.
an amazing, she's been our heroine for these many decades. So many women appreciate Cyndi Lauper's music and her humanity efforts. She's just a pretty special person. So it was just a high to just be in her proximity, A. B, to hear her perform we had very good seats when we weren't singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun. B, and then to be able to meet her and sing with her was just off the chart.
Fantastic. Before you do your next song, let me quickly thank our crew here, Mark Perfetti, who's mixing the sound with the help of Umbeko Thomas and Joe Remo, our video crew, Bob Hoke, Yvonne Gaugelet, and I know I got that right, and Bill Bram, and our producers, Steve Arduino and Mildred Matos. And Mildred is live on Facebook, so if you want to say hi to her and tell her how you're enjoying the show, do that. But back to some music.
All right. Well, I'm going to do another one from Dreamwood Acres. This song is called Mercy Point, and it's kind of inspired by the Underground Railroad and written from the viewpoint of a little girl who might have been a plantation owner's daughter. Where is my sweet Sadie? I've searched everywhere. She never called me out of bed. She never combed my hair. Not out in the kitchen, down by the chicken coop. She ain't making biscuits or shining daddy's boots. Last night she tucked me in, singing sweet and low songs of chariots. She sang about a train, everybody get on board. Then look up in the sky and follow the drinking gourd. 'Cause we will gather up down at Mercy Point. We will walk on the water. Sister Moses promises there'll be tribulation, but our faith will carry us to Canaan. I dreamed I was a butterfly riding on a wagon wheel. Then I was a blackbird flying out across the fields. I saw Sari in the dark walking on the river bend. She said, I'm headed to Jerusalem, headed to Jerusalem, headed to Jerusalem. I'm headed to Jerusalem. I miss my sweet Sari. I wish she'd taken me. Without her, I'm an orphan. She's my family tree. But I will sing her songs. They'll be my reminder to carry on until I'm grown, and then I'm gonna find her. And we will gather up down at Mercy Point. We will walk on the water. Sister Moses promises there'll be tribulation, but our faith will carry us to Canaan. Carry us, carry me home to freedom. Sweet love, sweet chariot, carry me home, ooh, to freedom and
That is incredible. That is so uplifting, too.
Oh, thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
great. So thank you for playing that. It's Beth McKee on piano with one of the songs from her newest album, and the new album is called Greenwood Acres. Just fresh. Dream. Did I write it down wrong? Greenwood Acres.
I think you're kind of having a G thing today.
It could be. Okay. So anyway.
Because my name is Beth McKee.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the G thing. Okay.
But that's okay. G is a nice letter. What's
Well,
it?
it could be,
Seventh,
yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, number 7th. That's kind of sacred.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that, sort of, maybe. Anyway, so that's great. And, we gave away a pair of CDs already, and, we're feeling so good, and the music is so uplifting. We're going to do it again. And, and you don't have to, like, figure out anything. It's just the next caller who calls us up at the right number, which is 239-9663. You get a set of the albums, both one from Beth McKee.
Thank you.
And Terri Binion, who I think is going to do the next song, if I'm not mistaken. Is that
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, what have you got for us?
I've got a song from that CD that you're holding. It's called,
excellent.
this song's called These Days. I've taken up reading, I've taken up sitting by this lamp, the one that stands nearest to the telephone, and I swear I ain't waiting the phone to ring. Ring, ring. It's not that I've grown heavy, it's just the way I feel since you set me free. It's not that my clothes don't fit anymore, it's just that I'm still carrying your love around inside of me. Inside of me. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel these days. When one of us is crying and the rain falls down, dark must be the world all around, 'cause both of us are paying now for the broken hearts. Broken hearts. Yeah, it's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel these days. These days. Yeah. Howdy, 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 howdy. It's like kicking a can. Kicking a can, kicking a can. Ooh, kicking a can, kicking a can, kicking a can. Ooh, it's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel these days. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the only thing that's really missing here today is a enthusiastic audience, which would be applauding wildly right about now.
I know. I thought you guys were going to set up some chairs, but I
Well-
was mistaken.
Well, we'll do that next time y'all are coming, because you're
Yes.
going to come back, right?
Thank you.
Please, yes.
I think that was an invitation.
Tomorrow?
Well, maybe. Terri Binion there, live. And I believe that was from your newest, most recent album, the
Yes, it is.
2016.
It is. It is from the day after the night before.
The tongue twister one.
The
yeah.
tongue twister. I have to say that I found an old photograph of my mother's. My parents have passed on, and sometime in the early stages of creating my cover and the title of my CD, I came across this photograph, and my mother had written that message on the back of a photograph round about
okay,
the
that's
time
where it
she
came
was just 19 years old, and it sort of just took me over, and I had to change my whole concept.
Yeah, that's a really awesome picture there. The expression on her face is really interesting too.
Yeah.
Just kind of this. I don't know how to describe
She's
it.
she's not very content.
Yeah.
She's a little uncomfortable, a little pained, and therefore there's this mystery. You know, she had written that in her own hand in pencil. I knew that was her handwriting, and you know, I tried to figure out about how old she was and what might have been going on in her life around that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell folks that here on WMNF we are member sponsored, and we're a community radio station, and we rely on donations from listeners to keep us on the air. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing, and you should be because it's great, give us a call at 813-238-8001, or you can go online, wmnf.org, and make a donation on the tip jar, and particularly for this show, the Live Music Showcase, because there's so much great talent that comes through here, and I'm just really having a great time with y'all here today, because it's fantastic. And congratulations, we have a winner, Catherine Henry out of St. Pete. She says she's never heard Beth or Terri before today. She just turned on the radio and fell in love.
Yes.
And she says, I'll see you girls at the Hideaway on August 4th.
Very
So
nice.
I
isn't
love
that
that.
great?
Thank
Fantastic.
you. Things are working out just the way we'd hoped.
Yes. And if you're just tuning in, whether on the radio or Facebook, on Facebook, I might mention that these shows are archived on YouTube. So after this thing is archived, if you've missed any of this, you got to go back and see the whole thing, because it's definitely well worth your time, and some fantastic music happening here on the Live Music Showcase here on WMNF. Well, I'm talking too much. How about some music? Terri, you got another one for us?
Yeah, another cut from that same record. This is called Tiny Little Landmines. Tiny little landmines all along the way. Tidy up your minor wounds and then be on your way. Temper's fine, baby's crying, and there's no good news today. Tiny little landmines all along the way. She's walking to and fro. She's walking through time. She's walking down a long train track, ooh, trying to leave it all behind. She's old enough to know, but too young to run. And oh, how she'd love to fly, but she's cursed to the ground. And those tiny little landmines, ooh. She paints herself a town now where all the skies are gray. She sings herself a heartbreak song, ooh, and then prays for rain. 'Cause when it's raining, they can't see you crying. For now all the world is blue, inside and out, between the landmines and you. Tiny little landmines, tiny little landmines. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
An awesome song, Tiny Little Landmines. Where did you get
Thank
the
you.
inspiration for that title?
You know, I started to write this song in the car on my drive back home after my father's passing. He was living in Port Charlotte, nearby Port Charlotte, and I think the little girl in me, you know, his young daughter, started to think about some of my early memories. And I was thinking about how our family struggled to be a peaceful unit, and I was thinking about some of my memories as a kid, and thinking, you know, now he's gone. There was pain then, there's pain now, and it's always like something in the way, you know, all the time, a little something blowing up all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, our house was a little loud like that.
I
Thank you.
I think many of us have a similar experiences, at least at
Sure.
some point
Sure.
in our lives.
Yes, absolutely.
Little landmines that
Yeah,
get in the way.
we're flawed people for the most part.
All right. Well, I see, Beth, you've got the accordion, and something's happening then.
Instrument change.
This is one of Beth's songs.
Yeah, this
early
is actually
on.
from my previous album, Sugarcane Revival. And on the album, I was lucky to have my dear friend Tommy Malone from the Subdudes, who I know you guys are well familiar with, to play and sing it with me. And I'm equally happy and excited and blessed today to have Terri to play and sing it with me.
Yay.
So this one's called Fire, Wind, and Water, and it's on Sugarcane Revival.
1, 2, 3, and...
I'm gonna get there best way I know how. I deserve the right to be there. I'll get to it somehow. And I know what it's like to be scared. Seems to confound me. I feel the breeze of a new fair winter surround me. Oh, fire, wind, and water, walls of bricks and mortar, the mountaintops are hurricanes. The men of steel on horses, fields of burning crosses, can keep my dreams away from me. I wanna be where music is playing. Must be someone somewhere. Here's what I'm saying. I have wished and prayed for bright light to find me. I can see it in the distance, our roads behind me, yeah. A fire, wind and water, walls of bricks and mortar, the mountain tops a hurricane. Men of steel on horses, fields of burning crosses, and keep my dreams away from me. I wanna be where music is playing. There must be someone somewhere who hears what I'm saying. Oh, fire, wind and water, walls of bricks and mortar, no mountain tops or hurricane. Men of steel on horses, fields of burning crosses, and keep my dreams away from me. Fire, wind and water, fire, wind and water, fire, wind and water, no fire, wind and water.
Oh, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Beth McKee and Terri Binion. You know, you guys sound great together. And,
Thank you.
And I'm glad you guys play together because it just has this wonderful energy, and the two of you just, you're like sisters.
We are
Like-
like sisters.
We
holy
are.
crap, we're swamp
We are.
sisters. We're beyond swamp sisters. I
Yeah,
think
we're good, true friends. Beth is an amazing, amazing human being. She is the loyalist of the loyalists.
well, I feel the same way about Terri. So we have our mutual admiration society, and it's certainly, it's a rare thing for women. Sorry, I'm going to go there. To have someone, musicians. We're kind of in an industry that has a lot more guys than it does women, and a lot of times the women that are in an ensemble or the singer or whatever, but to have somebody that is a wonderful songwriter, totally inspiring songwriter, a beautiful vocalist, and an amazing musician at the same time, all those things, it's a great person to be able to hang out with, and for her to actually be a bonus like a female like me is just total gravy.
Hooray.
Yeah, gravy.
Gravy.
And y'all, again, will be playing together on August 4th, Saturday, at the Hideaway Cafe in
Yeah.
St. Pete. And a couple other listeners here. I've got Terri. You've got a trio. And who's in this trio that's going to be playing with you in Winter
yeah.
Park on Friday, August the 3rd?
At the Blue Bamboo, and a new great music venue in Orlando. That's the Blue Bamboo. My trio is new, and I have Grayson Charnock from Someday River. I think you guys might know Someday River. And Tony Macaluso on bass. We're a brand new little trio, and I'm really happy about how we're sounding.
Sounds great. And then again, both of y'all will be together after the 4th on August 16th at the
Blue
Songwriters.
The Blue Tavern,
Blue Tavern
in
in
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, right.
Yes.
So-
Wonderful, very authentic, small listening room that you might remember. Kind of the operatives behind it are a duo called Belmont and Jones, who I feel sure have performed right here in this room for you guys, Carrie Hemby and Charles Engstrom. So more musician friends, and these ones have been kind enough to actually create a listening space for us to go hang out with them and actually do a gig in Tallahassee. So the Blue Tavern.
Excellent. So you've got another song for us.
I do. I'm going to play another one yet off of Dreamwood Acres.
Not Greenwood. Me and the G thing. Hey, before you do that, let me fix something here.
Okay.
Because if folks want to get more information about yourself, your music, you've got a website, and it is bethmckee.com. And I'm going to spell it. BETHMCKEE.com. So I got it right.
Yes.
And Terri, your website is terribinionmusic.com, which is TERRIBINION music.com. So
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
I
for
fixed
that,
the
Ed.
G problem.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, G's are a great letter. I think we might just need to write a song soon that's starts with G. And the correlation between the seventh letter.
There you go.
The seventh letter of the seventh word. Hey, it sounds like a blues song.
It's getting deep in here.
So this one's called Balancing Act, and it's yet another style that I represented on this this album, which I've dubbed this sound and the genre. You know how you kind of need to be able to
Gotta
tick
have
off
a
of the
label,
box,
yeah.
and I'm kind of gotten rebellious about that. So my new label for my music style, especially as it is demonstrated in Dreamwood Acres, is free range music.
Oh,
Because
I like that.
I just let the songs go wherever they want to go.
Hallelujah. I like this idea.
Amen. Free range music. Hashtag. I invented that hashtag too.
Oh.
So y'all feel it. Free range music, and this song is called Balancing Act, and it's kind of, free rangey. For 1 minute, I had it all together, till the wind came along like a bird, with a whisper rich with meaning, that delivered me from assured to absurd. Maybe reputation of being the one on the game. Well, the truth is, I'm mostly faking it. Sometimes I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know my own name. The balancing act is hard, it's a fact. Just take a look at my sketchy track record. It's all about time when making a dime, and a treacherous climb, take my word. My friends, they believe the illusion, though a few are in on the joke. They listen and dare to make frequent repairs to an image I broke long ago, to the picture I long ago broke. I may be blind, but I'll offer direction. I'll lend a hand, though mine are full. I'll break free of these limitations, in spite of my doubts. Gravitational pull. The balancing act is hard, it's a fact. Just take a look at my sketchy track record. It's all about time when making a dime, and a treacherous climb, take my word. Oh, what a treacherous climb. For 1 minute, I knew what I was doing, till the wind told me I was wrong. With a cold, detached voice, she left me no choice but to make it up as I go along.
I relate to that too.
Yeah.
The balancing act. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Beth McKee on I said it right, didn't I?
You did. Thank you so much,
good,
Ed.
good. I'm working on it. I'm working hard. I've been working this and on piano and sounding really, really good with, what do you call it? Free range music.
Free range music. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank once again our crew, Mark Perfetti on the soundboard for making us sound really, really good, assisted by Yumeko Thomas, Joe Remo, and the video crew, which is Bob Hoke, Yvonne Gaugelet, I said it right, yay, and Bill Braum, and Steve Arduengo, and Mildred Matos, our producers. And if you're just tuning in now and you missed it, well, you got another chance because the show is actually archived on WMNF.org and it's streaming live on Facebook. You got 10 more minutes to catch some fantastic music and see what's going on live on Facebook. And we also then download it afterwards on YouTube, and it's available for who knows how long, a long time, maybe forever. I'm not sure.
It becomes the ghost of Google Earth.
And we got some shout outs. Bobby Dusenberry says she's so happy to have Beth in the studio. Debbie Hardy says Facebook Live needs an applause button. I agree, totally.
Yes.
Steve Luciano says, sounds great as always. Love the sound of fire, wind, and water. That was an awesome song. And Alan Clark from Central Florida says, we are so lucky, such talented women. Amen to that, brother.
Awesome.
I totally agree. So enough of chattering. How about some more music?
Cool. This song is a cover tune. We're about to do a cover song. This is called New World Coming by Cynthia Whale. And I know that Nina Simone has covered it and Mama Cass covered it. I happened to catch it at the end of an episode of Transparent. Nina Simone was singing it, and I fell in love with this song. This is called New World Coming. There's a new world coming, and it's just around the bend. There's a new world coming. This one's coming to an end. There's a new voice calling. You can hear it if you try, and it's growing stronger with each day that passes by. There's a brand new morning, rising clear and sweet and free. There's a new day dawning that belongs to you and me. Yes, a new world coming, the one that we've had visions of, coming in peace, coming in joy, coming in love, There's a brand new morning, rising clear and sweet and free. There's a new day dawning that belongs to you and me. Yes, a new world coming, the one that we've had visions of, coming in peace, coming in joy, coming in love, coming in love.
Yeah, we need more songs like that.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. And what a great message. And just is inspiring. And also inspiring listening to both of you do that song. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So again, we're listening to Terri Binion and Beth McKee with the emphasis on the K. And they'll be performing on Saturday, August 4th in St. Pete at the Hideaway. So if you've enjoyed what you've been hearing here on the Live Music Showcase here on WMNF, that's where you can catch them together live, and it is a treat to have them here in the Mike Eisenstadt Live Music Studio. And thank you again so much for stopping by and sharing your music with you. And you got to come back, right? You got to.
Oh, yes. We love it here. This is probably my third or fourth time to be in the studio, and it's a treat every time. It's actually a good motivation to record and release an album, just so you have a good excuse to come back and preview the songs here for the lovely folks in the Tampa Bay area. So we love you. And
We love you. We appreciate you. We respect you. We are so grateful for your work here at WMNF. Thank you for supporting community.
And that's what it's all about.
radio activism.
Yes, absolutely. So we got time for one more quick song?
Yes, I think we can take it out with a very old Patsy Cline tune. I think this actually was the very first song that she ever recorded, if Wikipedia
we're going
tells
way
me
back.
correctly. Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of when she was still young and fresh and frisky. It's almost a rockabilly song, but then you put the accordion. I'm going to play it on the accordion. It's called Turn the Cards Slowly.
1, 2, 3.
Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Please don't double deal to win my heart. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Don't go breaking rules right from the start. The rambling, gambling, reckless way you treat my heart's a sin. Each night down on my knees I pray your gambling ways will end. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. And if you stack the deck, then I'll move on. Cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Please don't double deal to win my heart. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Don't go breaking rules right from the start. Rambling, gambling, reckless way you treat my heart's a sin. Each night down on my knees I pray your gambling ways will end. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. And if you stack the deck, then I'll move on. Hey, turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. And if you stack the deck, I'll move on.
Yay, Terri McKee and Beth McKee and Terri Binion. I had to do something to mess it up there. Stay tuned for the Good Reverend after NPR, and thank you for listening to the Live Music Showcase, the show that plays the music you didn't know you wanted to hear. And now we have an encore for Facebook. Did you know that was going to happen? Yes, we do. We're going to do one, if you can.
Another song?
If you can do another song, because we're still live on Facebook.
Hey, what
It's
about
up
a
to
little
you.
bit of Reach Out, Touch Your Hand, Make a Friend?
Sure.
Yeah.
On the piano?
Yeah, in C, right? Is it in C? Yeah.
And we do for our Facebook fans.
Is it C, F? What is it?
Oh, good. Our friends are on Facebook. Let me. We're gonna just make sure. Or is it D? No, it's in C. Feel it in your bones. Yeah. Yeah. C. Can't you feel it in your bones? A change is coming on from every walk of life. People are seeing the light. Can't you feel it in your heart now? A new thing is taking shape. Reach out and touch a hand, yo. Make a friend if you can. Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Make a friend if you can.
Make a friend if you can.
Reach out and touch a hand, yo. Make a friend if you can. It's been reflected in the attitude of others just like you. From every walk of life, people are seeing the light. Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Make a friend if you can.
Make a friend if you can.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Make a friend if you can.
Come on, Terry. Reach out, reach out. Reach out, reach out. Reach out, reach out. Touch a hand if you can. Touch a hand if you can. Reach out and touch a hand. Reach out and touch a hand. Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Touch a hand, touch a hand.
Make a friend if you can.
Make a friend if
We
you
love
can.
our Facebook friends. Reach out and touch a hand. Are you
Reach
singing
out
along
and
with us
touch
on the
a
book?
hand.
Friends,
You know the
if
Swamp
you
Sisters
can.
are singing.
You know our sisters are singing. Come on, y'all.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Come on. Make a friend if you can. Everybody needs a
Come
friend.
on,
Reach out and touch a hand.
come on, come on.
Make a friend if you can.
Make a friend if you can.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Make a friend if you can.
Make a friend if you can.
Reach out and touch a hand.
Reach out, reach out.
Make
A
a
friend if you can.
Make a friend. Make a friend.